Hello YouTube, my name is Morgan Murenga and I'm going to introduce the series of topics to do with company registration uh, limited by shares. There are a couple of things we need to take into consideration when opening up a company in Zambia. One of which is you need to know the kind of company you need to open up for and the purpose for that company, why you're opening up a company for. But first thing we're going to cover up is the registration of a company limited by shares with pacra in Zambia. To start with, there's a couple of series we're going to cover up uh, with registration of a company, limited company by shares. There's a couple of forms one need to fill in for him or her to register his or her company. Okay, so there's what we call name clearance form, and there's form 5, form 2, and form 11. Now, the first thing one has to do to register a company is for him or her to get a name clearance form via the website of pacala, which is www.pacra.org.com. Second, you download the file, which is a name clearance, then you actually print it out. When you do that, this is the form which you are able to see on the screen. Now, you need to fill in the name where it says full name. It's the name for the person who's actually applying for the company. You may be 3 or 4 of you in trying to open up a company, but this space here is for the actual person who will go to pacra to actually submit this form, or who is actually submitting the form. So the first thing one has to do is he or she needs to write his full names in the spaces provided above. And also they need to write down their ID number. It may be NRC in case of you are a Zambian, or it can be a passport number, any identification number which can identify you. Then also you need to indicate where you stay within Zambia. When you are in Zambia, you need to indicate the address, the residential address of where you stay. Then you have to indicate the gender. Either you are a male or a female. Then also you include your email address, then your phone number also has to be included. Then here you tick where it's appropriate. This form you are able to register your company to find the name for your company in case of you need to register a company as a limited by shares. Then you need to tick one of the boxes here. Since we are registering our company as a limited by shares, we tick a second box. Okay, so far so good. We have three options, three chances actually, because you see you might be trying to register the name which you have in mind, to say you like that name, or maybe the name it has been with you, or maybe you've been using it while it's unregistered. But you see, when you want to register that name with pacra is going to check that name. Maybe some other people are using that name who are registered with pacra and who are doing business legally. So it's a good idea for you to check, to write down the names, or the names in case of the first priority is not available. The second priority one can you can actually, you have three options actually. Sometimes it's not even possible that all of the names submitted can fail. So you need to actually interchange or maybe choose three names which you feel your company can be suitable for your company. Okay. So then we discussed the principal business, the principal business. Now here you need to be very careful here, because here all the businesses in Zambia, they are categorized. They are categorized. There's no need for you to write what you think. It has to be recognized. For example, when you want to do business as to go into construction, it is categorized. So you need to check appropriately how do the government categorize that business or service you are providing to the public. Okay. Well then, the last part is you need to include your name, the person, the person who are submitting the form. You need to write your name in this space provided. You sign here, and you are good to go. Well then, YouTube, this was our first series of about 4 or 5 videos we're about to actually, for us to register a company by Limited. So please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.